Greetings from Southern Yankee Homestead. I'm Paul, and this is our homestead. So we have a change in format. For our close friends, you know, and for some of you that have been with the channel for a while, Hun is active duty Navy. Well, we're finally at that point. She's got to deploy. Ooh, bad lighting. So with that, starting next Monday, I'm going to be a single dad. So I'm going to be taking the baby to the pre-K 3 days a week, a neighbor 1 day a week, and I'm going to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, bedtimes, baths, any doctor's appointments, all the fun stuff that a single dad goes through. Sorry for the noise, it's a little windy today. Well, I thought we'd change the format a little, and we're basically going to be covering what I do in a week. I'll kind of do like a weekly vlog kind of thing. So it will hopefully cut down on the amount of editing I need to do, as well as the amount of work that I need to do. I can maybe block off a couple hours each week and knock out a video for y'all. And if you're wondering, yes, we have a large backlog of videos that we have filmed but haven't put out. If I can find the time, then I will go ahead and get a video edited in between, but I'm planning on dropping a video every Friday of what we're doing. Whether or not that will work, I don't know. Because in theory, next Monday Hun goes out, so that'll be last Monday for y'all, and then it should be about a month for this one, with the big 9-month deployment coming up next summer sometime. So hope you enjoy. I'm gonna do what I can. Don't hold it against me if we don't get enough or get out videos every week, but I'm gonna try. That's all I can do, is try. And starting off, our first one is, well, I'm gonna be taking down the rest of a tree. Yesterday, the power company stopped by, or a subcontractor of the power company, sorry. And ooh, it's dirty. Subcontractor for the power company came by and they trimmed up a tree. Now, they didn't take the whole tree down, just most of it. They got it down to the point where it's no longer going to contact the power lines. And they only got one of them. So this tree here, that I probably shouldn't be walking under in the wind, they didn't dare touch because they were afraid that the chainsaw just hitting it with the branch would cause the branch to explode and take out the power. And of course, Virginia Power didn't want to give them a unscheduled outage, and they certainly didn't want to have an accident on their hands. So they have to call another company with a bigger boom truck to come in and take care of it. It is what it is. But that tree right there, let's see, yeah, that one right there, yeah, love the mess. We're gonna go ahead and try to pull that down. Should be some good lumber in there if I can ever get the sawmill back up and running. Yes, I still haven't got that up and running yet. Sorry. So let me run around, grab some more materials, and then we'll be back with you know, me running a chainsaw and getting this set up. So talk about how this job isn't hard enough as it is. If you notice, it's hollow. You also notice it's hollow and there's hornets coming out of there. Big yellow hornets too. Yeah. Oh, there we go. This might be a bad idea. All right, I went in, had lunch, did a little reading, whatnot. The spicy flying raisins don't seem to be too bad right now. I see a couple of them flying around, but we're not going to worry about them. I'm just going to go ahead and start working some of this wood from that tree that we got down. I'm not going to worry about the trunk till probably tomorrow, maybe this weekend. We'll see how the hornet spray works tonight, or whatever's recommended by the state apiary. Other than that, I think it's time to get the Mini X going and the chainsaw and cut up some of this wood. So it's the next day. I'm getting ready to get started again here in a minute, and I just wanted to update you. About 4 or 5 o'clock last night, while I was picking up Eve, the state apiary called me back and confirmed that those are European hornets. So what I've done is, you can see one there flying around maybe. So what I've done is I've sprayed it down with Hornet spray. Spray both the entrance there as well as the end of the log. Even though I hate doing that, sorry, loud day. Even though I hate doing that, especially in our chicken yard, I decided to do that because I didn't want to run the risk of having a, I wanted to try to kill the queen if possible. If not possible, then so be it. All right, it's 2 days later right now. Last you saw, I was working in the wood over there. Well, it's Saturday, I got some time. We're gonna try to get a chunk of this log out. I don't know how it's gonna go because, well, there's still hornets flying out of the base of it. I've sprayed it twice now with hornet spray. So we're just gonna have to deal with it because I need to get at least the saw log out for now so that we can close this back up for the chickens. Come back and grab that at a later time. And this chunk of wood, we're going to try to use it for the shed build when I get the sawmill back up and running. I still got to finish the one side and the front. Probably some trim work, you know, the usual. So I'm back to tractor over it. All right. I have here a roll of welded wire fencing that I got, well, months ago now. And we're going to go ahead and use this. It's going to be semi-temporary. The idea is maybe next year we'll go ahead and put a more permanent fence up around the garden. But for now, to keep the chickens in and wild animals out, this will work just fine. I intended to do this earlier this year, but just never got around to it. Well, we're going to get around to it now. No, this is not professional, but it's functional. I'm not sure the chickens are going to figure out how to get out of this, but oops, you can't even see me. I'm over here So I'm sure the chickens are going to figure out how to get out of this, but I got enough junk logs and whatnot. I can just roll in here whenever they get out. I'm not going to worry about it. It's going to do its job and keep them somewhat in there. Other than that, what do we got? We got about an hour left till sunset. So I've got just a little bit of time left. And a few weeks ago, I went ahead and covered this up with just what we had around for bags. Now, that was partially to kill off the fact that we didn't do a very good job with these raised beds this year and they got away from us. But I'm going to go ahead and clean this up a little bit. Take out some of this witchgrass and other crap like that. And we're going to go ahead and try to plant some carrots. Last year we overwintered our carrots and it was our best batch of carrots we've ever had. They were just the right size, they were just perfect. We couldn't have asked for any better. Well, we did that in that garden over there. So what we're going to do is in this garden over here this year, we're going to try carrots. I'm just going to get off all this dead stuff off the top, any root structure I'm going to pull. If I had longer, well, we could probably get away with letting it sit a bit more. We're just going to turn it up with our fingers. Pull out any nails we find. But what we ended up doing last year, we just covered these up with plastic. That's what this big white top is for. Just a simple, cheap, easy way of doing it. We saved the plastic, by the way. Well, we're going to do that again this year. See if we can get some more carrots out of these little raised beds. I think we ended up getting like 13 pints canned. Which isn't bad for a little 4x4 area. Now, we did have a problem with fire ants in these gardens last year, so we're going to see if we can rectify that this year. And we had a problem with the ducks as well. Yes, you. Alright, so this is Danish half, or Danish, I don't know. They're what they had available for carrots at the feed store. And they are, of course, very small. So, we'll do the best we can. So, as with anyone, I don't know what the future holds, but tomorrow, which is Sunday, Hun will be out for 30 days-ish. And then she might have another trip between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and then another one maybe over Eve's birthday. We're waiting for confirmation on that one. And, you know, then come the middle of next year, she'll be gone for the long haul. I am apprehensive, but there's nothing I can do about it. So it's just my anxiety speaking. If you didn't know, I have anxiety depression disorder with PTSD. So it's just something I have to watch for. But I got to stay strong for our little daughter. Other than that, hope this new format is okay. It's the best I could come up with. Hun just wanted me to do shorts, which shorts are fine, and we still might throw some shorts in there if I see something that's interesting. But we're gonna go ahead and try to keep getting content out while we can, and you know, who knows, maybe this will evolve into something more. I don't know. But I'm gonna go take this over to the compost, and then it's almost time to start chores. See, the sun is starting to lick the horizon. So hope you enjoyed our first vlog, and well, you'll see us on the next one. Bye.